driving until the tyres explode. That's what we're doing today, guys. We are going to do a 50% race, and we are not allowed to make any pit stops unless we get a puncture or one of the tyres literally explodes. We're going to be racing in the Mercedes. Equal performance is going to be off. We're going to race with George Russell. I kind of want to be in like the top 10, but quite low down, you know, in the grid start. So Lewis should out-qualify us there. The assists, everything's going to be off apart from the racing line. We're going to be racing at Bahrain as well. Difficulty, I'm going to set this, let's set this at 75. We still want to try and win the race. So we're going to set it at 75. We want to get ahead, try and build a gap, and then struggle to survive there. So we're going to set that at 75. The weekend structure, qualifying is going to be off, and we're going to have a nice long 50% race. We're going to make sure that the weather is clear. You know, that's what we want for this. Rules and flags. Safety car off. We've already set that. So that's brilliant. So this is the settings we're going to dive in with. Like I said, we cannot make any pit stops unless the tyre explodes. That's the aim. Let's get into it. Okay. So we are going into the event now. Let's have a look where we have managed to qualify without actually qualifying. Come on. Put us like 5th or 6th. I don't want to be first. Okay, we're not first or second. We got Max in first, so he's probably going to race ahead.
Completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Russell.
Okay, we're third. Not ideal, but not bad. You know what I might do is, at the start, I might let a few people go past me. I think that's what we're going to do, you know. Make it a little bit more difficult at the start. Because the AI is low. We don't want it to be too easy. Now, this is saying that we can do 12 laps on the softs. I'm not sure why that's got a red arrow next to it. But we're obviously going to go as far as we can on the softs. We'll take a bit of fuel out. And we are going to use a custom setup, which I used in my driver career mode. So that's how we're running into this. Okay, so we are actually just going to go for a normal race start. Max is going to be extremely quick at the front of the grid. Even on 75 AI, he's going to be quick compared to the rest of the field. And the other thing is, if we get a puncher, we're going to lose a good 20 seconds, depending on where we get the puncher in the lap. So let's just get a normal start. It's a good start. It's a very good start. Oh my god. That might be the best start I've ever had. Literally ever. The collision behind me, I've been touched but not damaged. Now you guys will be able to see... How am I getting a warning for that? You guys will be able to see the tyre wear. Just the bottom, the rear right, you won't be able to see, but I can keep you updated on that. Hamilton actually got ahead of Verstappen as well, which is lovely. So now, all we have to do is pull away as much as we can. And prepare for the worst. Let's see how quickly these tyres wear down. I mean, there's two ways we can go about this as well. We can either try and manage our tyres, because if we get to the end of this race without doing a pit stop, I'm classing that as a victory, you know? I am classing that as a victory, even though we'll get disqualified. It's a victory in my eyes. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think we will hit the marker of a pop tyre. So I think I'm just going to drive non-cautiously. Just go for it. Let's just push the whole way. Not push, but drive quick. You know what I mean. Okay, we've already gained a second. We are flying. We do have a yellow flag, but the safety cars have been turned off, so we should be fine. Doesn't seem to have slowed up second and third place, so that's good. Well, not really, but good to keep it interesting, you know what I mean? Max really cannot get past Hamilton at the moment. So like I mentioned earlier, there's two things we need to watch out for that we can't really control, to be honest. Where we get the puncture, because if it's just after the pit exit, or pit entry I should say, sorry, then we're buggered. Like, that's a full lap with a puncture. That's going to be tough to even get around, let alone the amount of time we'll lose there.
We can now use DRS.
And I can't remember what the second thing I was going to say is. It's how soon we get that puncture. Because the sooner we get it, the more laps we have on mediums to catch up with the rest of the field. If we're driving around on tyres 80% worn, that don't get a puncture, we're going to be extremely slow. And we have got a very high chance of spinning out. Nearly went then already. Okay, so now Max has got past Verstappen.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 4.6 seconds.
I mean, we should still pull away from Max, obviously, on this AI difficulty. But the two Red Bulls are now in second and third. So we do have quicker cars right behind us now. They won't be held up by Hamilton. Gap's currently at 4.2. Let's see how that changes over this lap. Okay, so this is another lap in the books. We'd actually used quite a lot of battery and we only pulled away by 3/10 there. It wasn't the cleanest lap. 4/10 by the end of the straight. But it's still a good chunk of time. So in about the next 10 laps, 12 laps, we could expect to be about 10 seconds ahead probably. They should be pitting on lap 14, 15, so we should have a 10-second lead at that point. Okay, now we're 21% on the left rears, 20% on the right rears. So it should be one of the rear tyres that go first, but they are all pretty close actually in wear. The front right's struggling the least there, on 18%. But everything feels good right now. 5-second lead. Didn't really use any battery on that lap. Bit of a wobble there. So you see how we pulled away so much more from Lewis compared to the Red Bulls. So Lewis actually did us a big favour by getting ahead of Verstappen nice and early on. It allowed us to get a bit more of a gap than we actually should have. So thank you for that, Sir Lewis. Very much appreciated. Okay, we've now passed 25% on both of the rears.
Okay, they're out of this race.
Guan Yu Zhou's gone. Another one bites the dust. It's really good I turned off the safety car. I'm surprised Max isn't pulling away from Perez, but I guess Perez does have the DRS on him. It's probably keeping him nice and close there. Those two might even start battling at points.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some
Okay,
tyre grip any
we've been
time
given the
now.
warning. But I'm pretty sure we weren't meant to pit until lap 14 anyway. Was it lap 14 or 12? I can't remember. We're just going to start short shifting more than we already do. That should allow us to not spin out. Get nice and early on the throttle still. Not good for tyre wear though.
Okay, one stop to go. Just one stop left in this strategy. Your pit window is going to open in 3 laps time. Pit window opens in 3 laps.
Okay, so it was lap 12 that we are meant to pit, so we probably expect them to come in around lap 12, 13.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Doesn't look like we're going to get that 10-second lead that I'd worked out. Bad maths by me. I've just been driving slower than previously. Okay, so now we're pulling up to lap 12. This is the lap we should be boxing on. 48% on the left rears, 47 on the right rears. The front right's sitting very nicely on 41%, so that's definitely not going to be the tyre that gets the puncher. Oh my god, I've just locked up. I am starting to feel the grip struggles now. Nothing crazy though, it's still very much manageable. We've got 9.3 seconds on Verstappen. No one has boxed in the top 5. So no one's going for the early undercut. Let's see if anyone goes in at the end of this one. Let's try and get to that 10 seconds that we worked out previously. But that was going off based on lap 14, so we're actually doing alright here. Okay, we have managed to reach that 10-second lead, but I did use all my battery to do that. Stupid really, but I wanted to reach that goal. Let's see Max pits now. I almost don't want him to pit now, because I want to. Oh, he has. I wanted to see how long the pit time takes, but he'd probably drop out of the top 5 now. But let's see. We had a 10-second lead on him. By the time he gets into the top 5, he's probably gained some time because he's on the faster tyres now. Should be much faster tyres at this point. Look how much we pulled away from the rest of the field though. So only Max who's a beast. Perez still pretty quick, but then the Ferraris have been slow. I think they did start on mediums though, or they boxed super early, I'm not sure. Okay, that was a bit sketchy there. Let's focus in now. And we got another retiree. Okay, Verstappen is now 32 seconds behind, so we're looking at a pit stop time of about 22 seconds. 22 seconds, somewhere around there. Maybe a bit more, because he might have gained some time on us on those mediums, but I think he was also stuck behind... I think it was a Haas he was stuck behind for a little while, so... Who knows?
Green flag.
We're about to hit 60% on the left rear now, halfway through this race. Almost. Well, probably actually are now. So we're halfway through this lap. Car still feels okay, if I'm being honest. It's obviously nowhere near as quick as before, but it's definitely manageable. Okay, so now everyone in the field has pitted, I believe. At least everyone in the top 5 has. Well, apart from me. And we're currently at 62% on the left rear, 61 on the right rear. Max is 29.4 seconds behind us, so let's see what starts to happen with that time. Is he closing the gap on us? Or are we still quicker than him? Okay, so he's currently at 28.4 at the end of that lap. Let's see how that's different now at the end of the next lap. Someone spun out in front of us there, I think. So we are coming up to some back markers now. We could get a bit of DRS off them, if we're lucky. I'm not actually sure when the danger zone is for getting a puncture. I think it's above 70%, but I'm not entirely sure on that. Might be 75%. We're not going to get any DRS off Bottas. He actually just hit us, but I don't think it cost us any time or any damage. The car is starting to feel more twitchy in these high-speed corners. It's a bit tougher to get on the throttle. I think Max has gained like 1.4 seconds on us here already. Let's ask.
And Verstappen's behind. Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 27.4 seconds.
Oh, it's
They're
not
on
now.
fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. Your last lap time was a 1:34.9.
Okay, they did a 1:34.9. I don't know what my last lap was actually. But he's easily gaining a second a lap right now. We need one of these tyres to pop as soon as possible, because before we know it, he is going to be less than a pit stop behind us. We are at 70% on the left rears now. So I think we could be in the danger zone there. Little twitch there.
Those tyres are going to fall off the cliff soon.
You already feel like they have fallen off the cliff.
They're on old mediums. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres, and the time last lap was a 1:35.2.
Okay, so he's got 2.8 seconds on us. I mean, he's not finished his last lap yet, but 2.8 roughly. We're only going to get slower. I nearly spun then. This is not good, guys. We are struggling out here now.
Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD.
What damage? What do you mean damage? I ain't got any damage. Did I just damage the floor? It's not showing any damage. Is he just talking about my tyres? Or is it... Have I got a puncture? I don't even know how I tell if I've got a puncture. I don't think I have though. Feel fine. Unless it's a slow one. We're going to keep going. Yeah, the car still feels fine. Definitely not got a puncture. Okay, 10 laps. Well, lap 19 now, so 10 to go. 78% left rear, 76 right rear. So the left rear is the danger tyre still. The front right is chilling. He's on 66. Max is close. There's about 3 seconds a lap now, I think. I need to start using some battery again. Because he is going to be in front of us, I think, once we do pit. Like I said, what comes into play now is where do we get this puncture? If I get it here, it's not great. If I get it... Whoa, 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 what am I doing? If I get it 20 seconds from now, that's not bad at all. We're going to lose a hell of a lot of time once we do get the puncture. I don't even know if the car's drivable with a puncture. 80% on the left rear now. We're definitely in the danger zone. If I got the puncture now, that'd be brilliant. Honestly, this would be perfect timing. After this corner, can just go straight down, make one turn into the pit box. So please, F1 gods, give me the puncture now. Nope. See, if the puncture happens now, we have got no chance of winning this race. If it happens at the start of this straight, or even the next one, we're buggered. We're absolutely buggered. 82% left rear. The right rear is now on 80% as well. There's danger everywhere you look, apart from the front right. 19 seconds now, that gap to Max. We can still get a podium. I'm not sure if we can get that race win anymore. Go on, I'll take it any time now. Come on, come on, come on, give it to me. Pop, 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 pop. Please. 86% on the rear left, 84 on the rear right. Pop. Looks like we're going to live to see another lap. Whew, I'm sweating here. I just locked up massively. Surprised it didn't punch it in. Oh my god, it really has fallen off the cliff now. Go now, 90%, go on, pop, 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 pop. Please, right now. Give it a wiggle. Pop, pop. No, there's another lap down the drain. We need to get onto these mediums, man. We're going to be so much faster than everyone else once we are on those mediums.
Okay, the gap behind is 0.2 seconds.
What do you mean 0.2 seconds? It's not 0.2 seconds. There's no one behind me. Game's broke. What a surprise. 93% on the left rears. I'm losing a hell of a lot of time now. This is shocking.
Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've got a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look.
Has it gone? I think it's gone, guys. I have. Can you see it? Can you see the... I think it's... Oh my god. Oh no, 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 no. No, no. Oh my god, no. This is horrible. I can't even turn. No. Go, go, go. Get to the pit. It happened in a great place. We would have been so buggered if that happened any. The right rear is punctured, guys. That happened at such a nice time though. Oh my god. Come on, come on. Get me onto the mediums. Where are we coming out? Where are we coming out? Oh my god, we're so far behind. Don't put me behind those Ferraris.
Right, let's go. Come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with
I'm
that.
so
Look
far
after
back.
these tyres
I'm
now
way
and
further
finish
back than I
the race on this
expected.
compound.
Now we got some nice cold tyres to deal with, but we're not worried about that. They'll be way better than what we were just on. Come on, podium. We got to try and get a podium. Tyres cold. Oh, the grip's so good now, even on cold tyres. These are on old hard, so we should be so much faster than these right now. Come on. Why Ferrari go medium hard? Bloody Ferrari.
We're in front, but we need to look after the tyres.
They're going to go side by side.
And the gap behind us is 4.3
We did.
seconds.
Come on. Let's get them both. This is a bad place to be right behind him, though. Can't get him through here. Could potentially get him on the inside. On this corner. It's a dive bomb and a half, but we'll take it. Down into gear 1 to get that done. On Leclerc's tail now. Come on, we're 7 seconds behind Alonso. That is a big gap, you know.
Good job. Nice overtake.
Come on, we gotta get Leclerc here. Come on. Wasn't a great exit. Not the best way to overtake because we didn't really gain time. We're 9 seconds behind Lewis. I don't know if we can do that in 5 laps. Gone purple through the first sector. It's no surprise though, we should easily be setting the fastest lap. That gap is coming down quick to Lewis. Oh, the grip's so nice. Well, we need some clean overtakes here and Alonso. Well, one clean overtake in Alonso with some DRS assistance to have any chance. Well, that still won't be enough until we get Lewis. Let's get ourselves on that podium. Come on, we're right on him. We're going to get DRS here, get a good exit. Lovely, lovely. Nice and easy, no time lost there. Thank you, Bottas. Got a yellow flag up here. Don't know what that's for.
Okay, clear.
We can get Lewis on this home straight. And then 6 seconds to Perez. I don't think that's achievable at all.
The gap between you and the car behind is increasing by a significant amount each lap. Good job.
Come on, let's go. 3 laps to hunt down Perez, 5 seconds. Max is completely gone, 10 seconds ahead now. There's no way we're going to win this race. Max is just a cheat code. It doesn't matter on the AI difficulty level. He's just a cheat code, man. Kind of realistic though, isn't it? As much as I'm not a Max Verstappen fan. The guy's a beast. Well, that's down to 4 seconds already. We're absolutely flying here. You know what? We might get Perez here. We actually might. We got so lucky where we got that puncture. Couldn't have really happened in a better place. I did spin out, which cost us a lot of time. If I would have managed to hold it, then it would have been a different story, you know. We would have won this race. If I didn't spin. And then once I did spin, I just couldn't get it turned back round. Okay, 2.5 seconds now. I'd actually be surprised if we didn't catch Perez now. The hunt is on.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead.
I just wish I'd saved some battery.
To the end of the race on these tyres.
These tyres are going to last, mate. Don't worry about that. Tyres are fine. No, why am I spinning now? That's shocking driving by me. It's weird now trying to push after driving safe for so long. Right, we're gonna get Perez though, I'm not gonna lie. Max has just gone too far, man. Such a shame. But we've got DRS Perez next time round, so should be pretty straightforward. His tyres will be a mess by now. Look at that, nearly half a second in one corner there. It's not night for Perez. We need Max to spin. Oh my god, I broke super late. Here we go.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
He's going to go to the inside to defend. Didn't get past him as easily as I expected there. But we got it done. Ah, such a shame. Last lap of the race. We're not going to win it. We've done very well though, I think. Wasn't the cleanest run we had. We got a bit of luck at the start when Hamilton got ahead of Verstappen. But then, and we also got kind of lucky where we got the puncture, so I can't really complain. I'm more annoyed at myself that I span after getting a puncture. That kind of messed us up there.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
If we had 2 more laps, we'd have got him. Or a bit more battery. Maybe full battery and 1 more lap. Nah, I think we would have needed 2 more laps. We're going to keep driving till the end, you never know. He could spin. He's got 1 corner to do it. Look, we got 3 seconds on Perez already, that's mad. You know what, 1 more lap would have been close. It would have been extremely close. There we have it, guys. There we have it.
Yes, and that's
A podium finish,
Excellent
2nd place for
drive.
George
The
Russell.
whole team have worked especially hard this weekend, and that, my
Driving
friends, is a
until the
fantastic
expires
reward.
explode.
Well done.
Challenge kind of complete. We got unfinished business here. 75 AI. I reckon I can do that on 75 AI. I can do that challenge. Anyone who does it on higher difficulty than that is just a maniac, or you just gotta get lucky. The other thing we could do is try it again, but we start on mediums, and we just try and do it literally without pit stopping. Just go all the way to the end, maybe on a higher AI, like 85.
And then there's being quick lap after.
Let's go and claim our trophy. Come on, George. Well done, Max. Well done.
It's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
And there I am, 2nd on the podium. There we have it, guys. I hope you did enjoy this video. Let me know any other challenges you'd like me to do down in the comments. Please do subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you for the next challenge. See you for the next one. Take it easy. Peace.